Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Denver. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go now. Black ball, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This returnable for Douglas. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The run here is Breece Hall. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In the middle, he's got his man complete. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Opposite. Green. Here we go. Set. Ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Fly blue. Hut, hut.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Jets 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle.
Reese Hall inside the 20. And he will score. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
You yellow. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Cross, 10, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the set. Wk16. Ready, ready. 10 seconds. Set.
Back to the air one more time. This pass deflected and caught. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Denver.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two.
Certainly unconventional in their wisdom here, but somehow it still works out. I don't think the defensive PAT unit was at all expecting a fake. Remember, the ball's now snapped from the 15-yard line on an extra point attempt. No one's expecting you to fake it, and I think they use that to their advantage.
He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we need old blue. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling to the left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Penalty yards marked off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal.
Red shot. 17. Set. Hut.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Broncos are going to open up the lead to 8.
Jets 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
Let's go now. 53. Hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
John, 17. Here we go, set. Cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Red, yellow.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Ready, ready. Black ball.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here.
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Cycle. Let's go now.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got room past the 25. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. And the line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately for this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. They'll get this out quickly to Lamb. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going. And now after going backwards, it's going to bring up fourth down.
Ready up.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
45. White. Smash. Smash. Go red. Blaster. 6.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Broncos first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 set.
They'll look to throw again. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
39-yard line.
Ready, shot, 17.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. .21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Black 40. Go pink. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Broncos can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away.
The The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And now he loses the football. The Broncos have it. So we reach the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back to the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 3. First down, New York.
They'll go again with Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jets.
They put Campbell in motion. Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They put Wilson in motion. On the give, it's Hall. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. First down and more inside the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Jets will line up for a two-point
They put
conversion.
Campbell in motion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Shot. 17. Mike. White. Set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10.
Down. Set.
They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up
It's a
3rd
gain
down.
of 4.
Okay,
Brings
ready?
up
22
3rd
middle.
and 6.
Black Ultra. Come on, set. Group 33, yellow. Fly blue. Blue, go. Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
49-yard line.
Got it. Clock, drill, 52. Ready.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and 6.
97. Triple, set, hut. Blue, 32. Red, cycle. Fury, yellow. Hey, green. Ready.
He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
22 meter.
At the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
In the red zone now. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
2nd and 18.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break. Striker, 3-3. Come on, set. 50, green. Set, go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elam. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. So they line up to go for 3. They try to trick them and get a touchdown instead. But the defense has the last laugh as they end up with the pick 6.
That's a play, Mike, that I think all week in practice you feel great about. It looks great on scout team. You think you have the right moment dialed up. And then come game time, it fails spectacularly. And the defense is able to take it all the way back the other way for a pick 6.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Zoom, black. Black, red. White. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Black. Next clause red. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Drill, 52. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Now give on the ground, and he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Go. 60 red. 60 red. Red. Yellow. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Results in a 4th
It's
down.
just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. I mean, you've got a chance here to take the lead late, and you can't convert.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. We'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
19 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
They put Campbell in motion. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs
Into space. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. Broncos will cut it to a 2-point lead.
41. Broncos 39.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. It just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Incredible. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. A give. Here's Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19.
A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
48, Broncos 39.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Slide through.
Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Needles. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.